The La Junta Tigers lead the Brush Bee Diggers 8-0 as we head to the sixth inning. And this 3A District semifinal from Sunset Baseball Field, as Gregory Maris begins his fourth full inning of work. He came into the game in the second inning with Brush down 8-0 and is not allowed a run. But with the way Braxton Oquist is pitching, and with the Bee Diggers generating only one hit, things are looking very bleak for Brush right now. A 7th seed who went into the game with a 13-6 record. Here's Brandon Mosher, a 2-run single, a ground out. Then he hit that fly ball to center field, caught by Baez, who overthrew Blake, the catcher. And Altamirano broke for the plate, and then he was tagged out on the throw from Blake to Maris, and the fastball is a strike, belt high. It is 0-1, so Mosher is 1 for 3. La Junta has 13 hits. Breaking ball, did he wave at it? No, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the wind and pitch. Bounced in the fastball, 2 balls and 1 strike. La Junta Tiger Baseball brought to you in part by Jan Freeman at American Family Insurance and by Armor Sheet Metal. And the 2-1 pitch. Fastball, a strike at the knees. It's 2-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And the offering. Curveball swung on and missed. And Mosher strikes out. 1 down. Strikeout number 3 for Gregory Maris. For all of your auto supply needs, stop by Central Auto Parts in Fort Morgan. And committed to serving those in production ag, Premier Farm Credit is the gold standard in ag lending. And the pitch. Fastball, swing and a miss, up and in. It's 0-1 to Brian Ramirez, who's grounded out, hit a 2-run homer, and grounded to short. He's 1 for 3. 0-1. Bounces in on the breaking ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. One and 1 to Ramirez. And that bender's a strike right there. It's 1-2. One ball and 2 strikes. The offering. Swung on, tapped foul on the fastball up the third base side. It remains at 1-2. With Braxton Oquist on deck, who's still holding on to an 8-run lead. They've had it since the second inning. The pitch, and the bender bounces away from Blake to the screen. It's 2-2. No matter what your loan needs, stop by High Plains Bank at 502 Central Avenue in Wiggins. Also inquire about checking and savings accounts as well as CDs at High Plains Bank in Wiggins. 2-2 pitch. Breaking ball to the screen. 3-2. Maris has not had a 1-2-3 inning since coming into the game, but has faced only 4 hitters in each of the last 3 innings. It'll be a payoff pitch to the first baseman Ramirez, and he swings and misses on a fastball. Late swing, and there's 2 down. Strikeout number 4 for Gregory Maris. That'll bring up Braxton Oquist, who struck out, walked, and popped up to the catcher Blake. He is 0 for 2. Yeah, the Tigers probably just want to get back out on the field and put this thing away. Fastball is low and away. 1 ball and no strikes. There's some dark clouds coming in, but the sun is still out. The pitch. A strike at the knees. It's 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Braxton Oquist. And the offering. Swung on and lined and over the first baseman Garcia's glove into right field for a base hit. And that extends La Junta's streak of at least 1 man on in every inning. Base hit number 14 for the Tigers. Here is Casey Weber, an RBI single, and then 2 more singles. He's 3 for 3. The stretch by Maris, short lead at first. And the offering. Fastball is upstairs. 1 ball, no strikes. The Bee Diggers have put together huge innings lately, and they'll need one today to overtake this La Junta team. And the offering. That is in the dirt, scooped up by Blake with a fastball, 2-0. For great family entertainment, walk in or reserve your time and lane at Fire Lanes at 220 Cambridge in Brush. That's Fire Lanes. And the 2-0 pitch, tapped foul to the screen. It's 2-1. Tiger Baseball brought to you in part by Ark Valley Co-op. The stretch and the 2-1 offering. Fastball, a strike, outer half at the knees. It's 2-2 to Casey Weber, who has not been retired today. Blake lays down the sign. And the 2-2 offering. And he swung at it, and it's in the dirt. Blake is going to pick it up. He'll have to throw to first, and in time as Maris strikes out the side. And the inning is over. No runs, one hit, no errors, and a man left. We have played 5.5 innings in Brush. It's La Junta 8, Brush nothing on 1010 KSIR, KSIR.com, and KBLJ. Braxton Oquist is working on a one-hitter for La Junta as we head to the bottom of the 6th inning. La Junta leads Brush 8-0. It'll be Jesus Cardenas, Christian Valles, and Shea Hansen, the 2, 3, and 4 hitters. As Oquist in the game so far has walked only 1, and he has struck out 5. Jesus has grounded to first and lined to left. He is 0 for 2 against this right-hander, who has thrown 77 pitches up to this point, so he has plenty left in the tank. Wind and pitch, and that is in the dirt, scooped up by Altamirano. It seemed to be unthinkable the B-Diggers could lose this game, but to be shut out would almost seem impossible. And they're 6 outs away from having that happen. 1-0. Swung on and grounded up the middle, headed for center field, backhanded by the second baseman. Throw to first is going to go into the La Junta dugout. And Cardenas was actually turning to go to second, not realizing that Casey Weber scooped up that ball, and a good throw would have had him. So that's going to be a 2-base error on Weber, the 3rd error of the game by La Junta. He thought that was an easy base hit. So that was almost a huge base running miscue. It actually was a base running miscue that Cardenas got away with. As the throw was one-hopped, here's Christian Valles. The offering, and he takes a fastball upstairs. Valles is grounded to second and singled. The only base hit for the B-Diggers. Tiger Baseball brought to you in part by Lyle & Sons Plumbing. Oquist with a stretch and the offering. Swag and a miss and a fastball up and in. 1 ball, 1 strike. Every pitch is now important to Brush considering the huge deficit they face. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the offering. Swung on and fouled back. It's 1-2. At 502 Ensign in downtown Fort Morgan, the place to shop for all of your appliance needs is B&B Appliance, a member of the Brand Source retail program. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Off of second is Cardenas. Pitch to Valles, and that bounces into Altamirano. 2-2. Brush has not had a base runner as far as 3rd. It is 2-2 to Valles. The pitch, and the breaking ball is lined, and it's caught by the shortstop Oquist. And back in diving into second is Cardenas. That's another bad break for Brush. Here's Shea Hansen, who's grounded to the mound and struck out. The only category the B-Diggers are doing better than La Junta in is errors. They've committed 1. La Junta has made 3. Brush still does not have a run in the game. The pitch. Hansen takes a fastball low. 1 ball and no strikes. The stretch by Oquist. And the pitch. And the breaking ball is down and in. 2 balls, no strikes. 2-0 to the B-Digger left fielder. La Junta 8, Brush nothing in the bottom of the 6th inning. This is an elimination game. Low and away, scooped up by Altamirano. He's been strong behind the plate, 3-0, and Oquist is in danger of walking only his second hitter. He walked Ken Garcia to lead off the third. 3 balls and no strikes. The stretch. Hansen squaring to bunt the pitch, and it's over for a strike with a fastball 3-1. With Colby Waitert on deck. Brush has 1 hit in the entire game. And the 3-1 pitch. And that is low. It's a walk to Shea Hansen. The Bee Diggers have first and second for Colby Waitert, who has struck out and reached on an error. And the catcher, Elias Altamirano, will pay a visit to the hill. Try to settle down his pitcher, Oquist, who still has a huge cushion in this game despite some trouble in the bottom of the 6th inning. Now Waitert's up there. Waitert will have to bat in the 7th as well if the Bee Diggers have any chance of winning this game. That's basically what you're looking at if you're Brush right now. Stretch and pitch. Swung on and popped foul. And out of play, it's 0-1. Florence and Sheridan at 12:30. And then at 3 o'clock, the district championship game between the winners of the first 2 games. Right now, La Junta has an 8-0 lead on Brush in the 6th. Pitch to Wailert. Swung on, fouled back on the hanging breaking ball. It's 0-2. La Junta Tiger Baseball brought to you in part by La Junta Park and Recreation and Kelly's Guns. No balls, 2 strikes. The stretch and the pitch. And the breaking ball bounces in. 1 ball and 2 strikes. To Colby Wailert. At second is Cardenas. At first is Hansen. And the offering. And that is just low and away. 2-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Beat Diggers shortstop. Runners take their leads. And a pitch to Wailert. And he swings and hits it weakly on the right side. The pitcher will throw to first covering, and that's going to be late. And that was definitely the fault of the first baseman, Ramirez, who ventured over to his right and was not on the bag. And Oquist had to wait until Ramirez got over there. That's going to be an infield hit. So the Bee Diggers now have their second hit, even though that was a very unconventional one. The bases are loaded for Mitch Tormolin, who was grounded out twice. Oh, this is it. This is the Bee Digger opportunity to get back into the game. The stretch and the offering. Fastball is outside. 1 ball and no strikes. An error, a walk, and an infield hit have loaded the bases for the Bee Diggers. Oquist looks back. And the 1-0. Swung on in line down the left field line. It's trouble. It's fair. It's fair. It's headed for the corner. 1 run is in. Hansen's around third. He will score. Wailert to third. Into second with a 2-run double is Mitch Tormolin. And the Bee Diggers now trail La Junta 8-2 in the bottom of the 6th inning.
Number 22, Ken Garcia.
Here comes Ken Garcia as the Bee Diggers are attempting to come back from a huge deficit in this ball game. It took them until the 6th inning to find the scoreboard. Garcia's walked and struck out. And we'll have a conversation on the hill with head coach Justin Weber and the entire infield. This all began because of an error by the second baseman, Casey Weber, and an uncharacteristic walk by Oquist, and then, of course, the infield hit by Waitert, which had the first baseman Ramirez just been covering the bag, it would have been an easy out. So the Bee Diggers have capitalized, but they're still down by 6, looking for more here in the bottom of the 6th inning. As we mentioned, and Wailert would have to hit again for the Bee Diggers to have a shot in this game, because you got to turn over this lineup quite a bit. Oquist out of the stretch with Garcia, the only left-handed hitter for Brush at the plate. The pitch, and that is low. Scooped up, in fact, by Altamirano. It's 1-0. Bee Diggers have just 3 hits in the game, but back-to-back hits in this inning. And the 1-0. And that is low and away. 2 balls and no strikes to Ken Garcia. Your full-service florist with a whole lot more is the Flower Peddler at 322 Main Street in downtown Fort Morgan. The Flower Peddler, the offering. And that is low. 3-0. Well, Oquist was in a rhythm for a while. He retired the first 6 beat diggers, then 4 the next 5. And now the beat diggers might reload the bases. 3 balls and no strikes. And the right-hander Oquist delivers, and that is on the inside corner with a fastball for a strike. 3-1. At third is Whaler. Tormolen at second. He just delivered a 2-run double. And the 3-1 offering. Swung on in line foul off to the left. It is 3-2 to Ken Garcia. And Garcia's got to watch out here because we've seen Oquist try to throw that backdoor breaking ball. Even on a count like this, he might go with it. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. The Beat Diggers have 2 in the bottom of the 6th inning. They trail La Junta 8-2 in this 3A district semifinal. 3-2 offering. Swung on and popped up towards Anthony Lopez in left field. Now drifting to his right. Under it, makes the catch. Waiter's going to break from third. The throw towards the plate is going to be 1 hop. Now the throw to third, sliding in safely is Tormolen as Waiter scores. And the Beat Diggers make this an 8-3 game on the sac fly by Ken Garcia.
Number 1, Coyote Cohen.
And here is Coyote Cohen. Cohen is lined to left and popped to right. He is 0 for 2. As Cohen with a huge opportunity to get the Beat Diggers even closer, down by 5. And now they're going to peel to third to see if the runner left early. And they're going to say that Wailert is out. They're going to call him out over at first base. So the run does not score. The Beat Diggers do not score the run. And they're calling Wailert out, and Mark Muniz is not going to have any of that. He's going to have a word with the first base umpire. So the Beat Diggers do not score the run, no sac fly, and it's just 2 runs in the inning. The Beat Diggers get 2 hits, and there was 1 error. We head to the 7th inning. It is La Junta 8, Brush 2 on 1010 KSIR, KSIR.com, and KBLJ.